Ladies and gentlemen, parents and families, and all those watching our live stream at home, teachers and students in classrooms, prefects and the recording crew here with us in the hall, welcome to this, the most unusual of all Asquith Boys High School presentation ceremonies, the 61st Annual Presentation Ceremony for 2021. My name is Craig Phillip and I will be your MC for today's event. In the interest of maintaining the flow and quality of the event, could the guests in the hall please ensure that electronic devices are switched to silent? Would all those present please stand for the entrance of the official party? May I ask you all to stand or remain standing for the National Anthem. Please be seated. I would like to welcome the student leadership team who will be your compares for the evening. I will now hand you over to our school captain, Rory McFarlane.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our 61st Annual Presentation Day ceremony. My name is Rory McFarlane, and it is my privilege to have been elected school captain of Asquith Boys High School for 2022. As such, I, along with Vice Captain William Parry and Senior Prefect Zach Ruggiero, will be your host this morning. I would now like to invite Reese McNaught to say the Welcome to Country.
On this very important occasion, I would like to acknowledge and pay respect to the traditional owners of this land, rich in beauty and history, on which we meet today, the elders past, present and emerging. On the Darug people to the west and Guringai people to the east. It is upon the central lands that Asquith Boys High School was built. Today we stand in footsteps millennia old. May we acknowledge the traditional owners who cultures and customs have nurtured and continued to nurture this land. Since men and women awoke from the great dream, we honor the presence of those ancestors who reside to the imagination of this land and whose irrepressible spiritual flows through creation. We thank all Aboriginal nations for the care and respect they have shown for the land we meet, live, work, and walk on. As we share our acknowledgement, knowledge, teaching, and learning practices within our school, may we also pay respect to the knowledge embraced forever within Aboriginal custodians of this country. I would also like to acknowledge any Aboriginal people who have here with us or watching remotely.
A sincere welcome to students, parents, and friends from the local and wider community, whether you are joining us in the hall or online. I would like to thank you all for your continued commitment to our school. This is a very special occasion for all of us, though a very different occasion to our regular presentation event. This ceremony is about celebrating the wonderful achievements of the students of Asquith Boys High School in the areas of academics, sporting, citizenship, and cultural fields. We would like to especially thank all of our supporters who this year generously still provided prizes for the boys, even though they were not able to be here and present them in person due to the restrictions. We would now like to invite our principal, Mr. Bryce Grant, to give his principal's address for 2021.
Thank you, Will. Good morning, students, staff, award winners, and parents who are joining us today via streaming. We welcome you to our 61st Annual Presentation Day, where we acknowledge and celebrate all of our students' achievements for 2021. Once again, as a school and a community, it is fair to state that we have all faced a number of challenges to how we live our lives, how we educate, and ultimately, how our boys learn within the context of a classroom. In a year of so many firsts, it's exciting to be here and acknowledge that all that we have achieved in 2021 by our students, whether it be academic, sporting, or leadership at Asquith Boys High School. 2021 has presented us with a great many challenges and obstacles to overcome. Despite all the adversity that was presented and placed in front of the entire Asquith Boys High School community in 2021, it is a fair assessment to categorically state that as a collective community, everyone has excelled under these circumstances, working together to stay safe and support each other through difficult times. Despite the implications and disruptions to the daily study patterns of our school over the past 12 months, when I reflect on this year, I'm extremely proud of the entire school community for the manner in which everyone has been able to respond to all the challenges, all of the adjustments that were often received and then published in very short notice. As we eagerly await our 2021 HSC results, which won't come through till the end of January, it's important that we give a special mention to the outgoing Year 12 cohort on their unique and caring support that they showed for each other through this period of online learning and within the elongated period that led up to their HSC exams. We are excited that numerous students have already received early entry to university, and Matthew Fletcher, for his major drama work, was nominated for On Stage. However, our 2020 results were outstanding, and this is the first time I get to celebrate them. These included 25 Distinguished Achievers Awards and Band 6s across 16 different subjects, with our Ducks last year being Max Ziong, who achieved an ATAR of 98.75. Excitingly, we finished well above the other local schools, including Ku-ring-gai, Pennant Hills and St Leo's, and only 22 places behind Asquith Girls. And again, we finished as the third-ranked comprehensive boys high school in the state in 2020. An incredible 20 out of 28 subjects by our students in the 2020 cohort were above state averages, with 1 in 12 of our students achieving a Band 6. This year in 2021, as our student body from Year 7 to 12, you have all been exceptional, embracing all the challenges and responding accordingly to online learning for the extended period of time in terms 3 and 4. Ensuring that your learning and your educational growth and development continued throughout the year despite online learning and disruptions. Often the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is the prefix extra. It is more than fair to say that Asquith Boys High School staff have been extraordinary with their unwavering focus on the learning and welfare needs of all their students, especially during online learning. where we completed it for 16 weeks. All the time focused and committed on doing and giving that extra to ensure that they were ready to engage with their students in online lessons and maintain continuity of learning for all their students. Nothing less than truly inspiring effort from all the staff at Asquith Boys High School. It is also important at this time that our community acknowledge the contribution and unfortunate farewell of a number of our staff at the end of this week. This includes the retirement of Miss Cook after 23 years of service to Asquith Boys High School and the Kappa faculty. Miss Dorothy Wakeland, who is also retiring as our school counsellor and worked with a number of our boys for the last 10 years. Also departing at the end of the week is Mr. Steele, Mr. Lai, Miss Beatty, Mr. McGowan and Mr. Steve Sanders, the GA, all of whom we will miss but have been dedicated contributors to your son's education while at Asquith Boys High School, and we wish them the very best in their new educational settings. With these changes comes new staff appointments, and we have already welcomed Miss Abovian to the head teaching position of English, where we eagerly look forward to welcoming Miss Karanaka to the head teacher mathematics position, and Miss Camacho in science, and Mr. Lean in HISI, and we eagerly await the appointment of a teacher in English and TAS for 2022. It is also apparent that the expertise and skill set of Asquith Boys High School staff is being sourced, not only by other schools, but by department bodies. In English and Maths, our staff have been approached to undertake roles as HSC strategy advisors, and we congratulate Ms. Connolly for being successfully appointed to one of these positions, and also to Mr. Newton, who has been seconded by the department to work as an HSC technology consultant for 2022. To our parent community, you too were also incredible this year. I personally wish to acknowledge and thank you all for your role in ensuring that your sons were able to feel supported through various stages of their learning in 2021. Your willingness to enable teachers to access your sons via remote and online learning, all the while you tried to manage your own occupations and work commitments and remain productive, was extremely challenging time frame for you all. While many parents would acknowledge the importance and significant role that their sons' teachers play in their lives, it's important to reinforce that all of you played in the personal growth and educational development of your sons during this online learning phase. Very unique and hopefully only committed to 2021. We anticipate and hope that most of our cancelled events and opportunities will return in 22, including grade sport, walkathons, formal assemblies, Duke of Edinburgh expeditions, donation and collections such as Legacy, and many, many more. Our horticulture and construction classes continued to construct and plant new garden beds this year, developing the area around the futsal court and oval, and significantly continuing to contribute to the beautification of the school. I would like to acknowledge Mr. McGowan for his time and his efforts and his organisation in this area over the last 3 or 4 years, and we do wish him the very best at his new school in 2022. And I thank Mr. Blackwood, who will be continuing to work on these projects, especially around the Oval in 2022. Our prefects proudly represented the school on Anzac Day services and a variety of other limited leadership forums throughout the year. And again, despite these odds, raised over $2,000 with the sale of bandanas. With many other academic, sport, community and fundraising, camps and leadership opportunities cancelled or placed on hold in 2021, I do look forward to the return of those curricular and extracurricular activities next year that not only highlight and showcase the excellent talents, skills and qualities of our students and your sons, but also reaffirms the excellent reputation that Asquith Boys High School students continue to grow within the broader community. Today, importantly, we celebrate our students who have excelled academically, continuing to impress by their willingness to participate and their desire to be the very best they can be. It is only possible due to the dedication and generosity of our professional and passionate teaching staff who are committed to ensuring these excellent learning opportunities are available and established for our boys. And always they provide that little bit extra for their students. Today, I would also like to acknowledge and thank the parents for your involvement in the school and being wonderful advocates for all that we do at Asquith Boys High School. Thank you to the P&C committee for their generosity in 2021, and a special thank you to Miss Dawn Kelly as president for her support and service to the school over the past 2 years as president. A big thank you to all the parents who attended Zoom P&C meetings in 2021. Your contribution to maintain our extensive grounds supporting schools through the funding of school initiatives that include literacy and numeracy, PIP awards for Year 7s, as well as the construction and planning of our new garden beds, is always greatly appreciated. I'd also like to thank our outstanding and hardworking non-teaching and support administrative staff. We're extremely lucky to have a wonderful and talented team who are dedicated to the service of your sons and the staff at Asquith Boys High School. After receiving the long overdue upgrade of our toilets in 2021, where we also did the weights room, I'm thrilled to announce that next year there are further plans to continue to enhance the learning environment and facilities of the school. With the recent installation of the new demountable kitchen, we will also have the final science lab upgraded, Lab 1, and we'll have the basketball courts resurfaced and upgraded with 6 rather than 4 rings over the Christmas holidays. 2022 brings an excellent year for Asquith Boys High School as an educational facility, committed to supporting the learning needs of boys in the community. Our school plan has been externally validated this year and edited for implementation and continuance over the next 4. And we maintain our commitment and focus on student attainment, well-being, citizenship and community. With many ideas, plans and school-based programs and initiatives in development or implementation phases to support your sons and ensure that they have every opportunity, again, to be the very best they can be. Finally, a big thank you to the organisers for your efforts in coordinating this morning's presentation. Ms Holder, Ms Beckerleg, Ms Kufrey, Ms Christodoulou, Ms Robson, Mr Timmins, Mr Phillips, and the amazing hall crew, and the many others that I haven't listed there for their preparation and organisation in this morning's events. As we look forward to moving on from 2021, a year like no other, we hope that an exciting 2022 awaits, where restrictions and limitations on what we can and cannot do continue to be lifted, and we can return to the normal and rewarding school calendar cycle at Asquith Boys High School. Finally, I am truly privileged to be the principal of Asquith Boys High School. This year has been an incredibly challenging but ultimately enriching one, where I have again learned and received so much from everyone involved in this wonderful school. Boys, staff and parents, to conclude 2021, I am, as always, proud of everyone, as all of you should be of yourselves and what you have achieved collectively this year. Each and every day, I'm impressed and inspired by all the students, staff and parents that make up this wonderful community. Congratulations on 2021, and let's all eagerly look forward to an exciting 2022. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Grant. The successes that have been such a feature of the year in all areas are due in no small part to the strong and positive leadership which you have shown, providing students at Asquith with exceptional learning opportunities in the most difficult of circumstances. Your work here is always greatly appreciated, especially in this, the second year in a row that has been affected by COVID. The early years of high school are exciting, intimidating, and challenging at the same time. It is therefore important to acknowledge students in Year 7 who have achieved success. These awards recognize students for their excellence in their studies and commitment to school, and include awards for academic excellence, attendance, learning area, and the P&C Encouragement Award. I would now like to invite Ms. Elsie Young, the Year 7 advisor, to announce the Year 7 awards.
Good morning, staff, parents and students. Today I would like to express my immense pride at the achievements of the Year 7 cohort. It's been another difficult year spent under lockdown. Just as Year 7 began to settle into high school, they were interrupted by a long period of lockdown. Unable to see their friends, learn face-to-face within the classroom, or even travel beyond a 5-kilometre radius, their experience of high school quickly changed. Despite this, Year 7 has shown incredible resilience, fortitude, and strength throughout this year. Year 7 students consistently attended Zoom lessons, diligently completed work at home, and always gave their best efforts. They've demonstrated an excellent work ethic and should all be congratulated for this. I would like to invite Mr. Horrow, Deputy in charge of Year 7, and Dawn Kilkelly, President of the PNC, to present the awards. Please hold your applause until the end. Daniel Gallagher, highly commended in 7B. Good job, Daniel. Nicholas Gunaratna, P&C Encouragement Award. Jake Lee's first in 7A Perfect Attendance Award. Well done, Jake. Jesse Loeffel, highly commended in 7E. Great work, Jesse. Christian Magaropoulos, Year 7 Debater of the Year. Noah Nash Krause, first in 7E. Great work, Noah. Kai O'Rourke, first in 7H. Great work, Kai. Corey Pethyridge, Perfect Attendance Award. Great work, Corey. Well done. Riley Piper, first in 7B, and the Eckersley's Stage 4 Artist of the Year. Well done, Riley. Luke Simpson, highly commended in 7H, and the Perfect Attendance Award. Good job, Luke. And lastly, Japjot Singh, highly commended in 7A. Well done, Japjot. Please join me in congratulating the Year 7 award winners on their achievements.
Thank you, Ms. Young, Ms. Saharo, and Mrs. Kilkelly. It is also important to acknowledge the Year 8 students who continue to take advantage of the exceptional learning opportunities at Ascot Boys High School. To help us celebrate the achievements of these students, I would now like to invite Mr. Rowan Bonza, Year 8 Advisor, to announce the awards.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to be here again to announce Year 8 awards this time around. I had hoped this year might be a little bit different for our guys after the challenges of last year, but unfortunately, it has been what it's been. But as they say, steel sharpens steel. And I think the challenges that the guys face this year won't be the challenges that defeat them, but instead what forges us into something stronger. I think it's taught all the Year 8's value of community and surprised a few of them at how excited they are to be back at school. I'm incredibly proud of the resilience and perseverance our amazing Year 8s have shown. It's a pleasure to be acknowledging the award winners, but I would really expect all of Year 8 should be incredibly proud of what they've achieved in a very difficult time. I would like to invite Miss Catherine Holder as the Deputy in charge of Year 8 to present the awards, and Miss Dawn Kilkelly to present the P&C Encouragement Award. Please hold your applause until the end. Matthew Argent, first in photography, digital media, the Christopher Kent All-Star Photography Award and School Service Hall Crew Award. Good on you. Rayan Atif, the P&C Encouragement Award. Elijah Austin, first in Creative Design and Technology. Renil Kabuthian, first in 8A, first in horticulture. He's unable to be with us today. Joshua Carr, highly commended in 8B. Elias Chapman, School Service Hall Crew Award. Connor Clark, highly commended in 8E and the Perfect Attendance Award. Good on, mate. Tyson Hong, highly commended in 8H. Liam Jones Blair, highly commended in photography, digital media. Joshua Kagerman, first in 8B, highly commended in creative design and technology. Patrick Kilkelly, the Miller Family Junior Technology Award and School Service Hall Crew Award. Chen Yi Sunny Lee, first in 8H. Tobias Morgan, highly commended in drama. Well done, mate. Nathan Scaife, highly commended in horticulture. Cameron Searle, first in 8E, first in drama, and Junior Drama Student of the Year. Damien Speeder, highly commended in 8A. Well done, mate. Daniel Waters, Perfect Attendance Award. Well done, mate. And Noah Whitehouse, Band Encouragement Award. Please congratulate the Year 8 students on their achievements.
Thank you, Mr. Bonza, Ms. Holder, and Mrs. Kilkelly. We have certainly seen a lot of very deserving Stage 4 award winners so far this morning. The band program at Ascot Boys High School is well established with our junior and senior stage band. We also have a joint concert band and wind ensemble with our sister school Ascot Girls, and usually we would have music provided by each of these bands. Due to the COVID restrictions, the Ascot Boys bands are providing all of the music through pre-recorded performances that have been edited together to the thanks of Mr. Manton, Mr. Cabrera, former student Brad Flood, and other band members. Please enjoy the ABHS Junior Stage Band's pre-recorded performance of Steep and Deep by Jeff Jarvis, directed by Mr. Joe Manton. Thank you for that great performance. I can't imagine how difficult it would be to edit that. We will now move to the Stage 5 awards and acknowledge the Year 9 students who have demonstrated excellence across a range of areas, including academic achievement, learning, citizenship, and commitment for 2021. To help us celebrate the achievements of these students, I would like to invite Mrs. Anne Fan, Year 9 advisor, to announce the awards.
Hi everyone, I'm really pleased today to announce and celebrate the students in Year 9 who have done a fantastic job this year despite all the challenges that we've had. And we are, as a school, very proud of what they've been able to achieve this year. So I would like to invite Mr. Michael Horo, Deputy in Charge of Year 9 up to present these awards. Please hold your applause until we reach the end. So, first up, Cameron Benny for the 2021 Premier's Reading Challenge Award. Brosnan Bigler, first in Mathematics 5.1 and highly commended in Art Medal. Timothy Chambers, first in Building and Construction. To present the next award, I'd like to invite Dawn Kilkelly, President of the P&C, up on the stage. And the award goes to Nathan Crump, P&C Encouragement Award. And to Maxwell Dempsey, first in General Wood. Nathan Gates, first in General Medal, highly commended in Building and Construction. Cameron Gins, first in Elective Geography, highly commended in English. Riley Heisman, first in Elective History, first in English. Lachlan Jeffries, first in Mathematics 5.2. Samuel Kingston, first in Art Medal. Amir Reza Landarani, highly commended in Information and Software Technology. Declan Lees, highly commended in Mathematics 5.3. Maximus Leslie, first in PDHPE, School Services Hall Crew Award.
Mitchell Lowe, first in physical activity and sports studies, highly commended in commerce. Charlie Ma, first in music, school service hall crew award. Jaden Mark, highly commended in physical activity and sports studies. Julian McClement, highly commended in mathematics 5.1. Aidan McSweeney, highly commended in mathematics 5.2. Jack Mooney, first in engineering mechanisms. Liam Pearce, School Service Hall Crew Award. Connor Phillip, highly commended in visual arts. Douglas Price, who's not here today, received first in commerce, first in visual arts, the Eckersley Stage 5 Artist of the Year, the Jane Sheridan Environmental Science Award. Liam Ryan, highly commended for General Medal, highly commended for General Wood. Gavin Sapinoso, first in Information and Software Technology, highly commended in Food Technology, highly commended in Mandatory Geography, highly commended in PDHPE, highly commended in Science, Perfect Attendance Award. Kai Shiba, first in Mandatory Geography, first in Mathematics 5.3, highly commended in Engineering Mechanisms, highly commended in English, highly commended in Music. Thomas Salinas, first in Food Technology. Xavier Stacey, 2021 Premier's Reading Challenge Award. Aaron Thomas, first in Science. Isaiah Thomas, highly commended in Elective History, highly commended in Mandatory History, highly commended in Science. Ethan Warren, first in Mandatory History. Please congratulate our Year 9 high achievers.
Thank you, Ms. Fan, Mr. Horrow, and Mrs. Kilkelly. It is wonderful to celebrate the deserving winners of Year 9 for their outstanding learning, citizenship, and commitment. It is now my pleasure to recognise the excellence of our Year 10 students across the range of areas in learning, citizenship, and commitment for 2021. To help us celebrate these achievements of these students, I would like to invite Mrs. Alison Gowthorpe, Year 10 Advisor, to announce these awards.
Good morning, parents, students and teachers. Congratulations to all our wonderful Year 10 students on the resilience that they have shown this year. I'm extremely proud of the young gentlemen that you are becoming and how you have all endeavoured to persevere through this challenging year. I would like to extend my best wishes to all our cohort and look forward to supporting you in your senior school. I would like to invite Mrs. Catherine Holder, Deputy in Charge of Year 10, to present the awards. Please hold your applause until we reach the end. Tyler Armstrong, first in Mathematics, 5.1. Zachary Burton, highly commended in Visual Arts. James Dandy, first in Building and Construction. Thomas Eisner, first in Information and Software Technology, School Service Hall Crew Award. Jack Floyd, first in Timber, highly commended in Building and Construction. Cooper Goodchild, highly commended in Mathematics 5.1. Well done. Alex Han Feng, first in Mathematics 5.3, highly commended in Music, Junior Mathematician of the Year. Eli Gutman, first in Elective Geography, first in Science, highly commended in Information and Software Technology, highly commended in Mathematics 5.3, Junior Science Award. Luke Hansworth, School Service Hall Crew Award. Jasper Hildebrand, Year 10 Debater of the Year. Hugh Kearney, highly commended in Mathematics 5.2. Daniel McPherson, first in Music, Junior Musician of the Year, School Service Hall Crew Award. Absent today. Jasper Meadows, highly commended in English. Harrison Paul, first in Commerce. Angus Richardson Crawford, first in Elective History. And our P&C Encouragement Award presented by Dawn Kilkelly to Elliot Rossington. Oh, here it is. Darby Ryan, first in Engineering, first in Mandatory Geography, highly commended in Elective Geography, highly commended in Elective History, highly commended in Science, and Junior Historian of the Year. Ethan Scott Brannigan, first in PDHPE and highly commended in timber. Jake Sheeran, first in physical activity and sport study, highly commended in English, highly commended in food technology, highly commended in PDHPE, and highly commended in science. Matthew Shaliga, highly commended in engineering, highly commended in mandatory geography, perfect attendance award. Nathan Shaliga, first in Mathematics 5.2 and first in Visual Arts. Roy Trevors, first in English, first in Food Technology, highly commended in Commerce. Declan Wagshall, first in Metal, highly commended in Physical Activity and Sports Studies. Please congratulate all the Year 10 high achievers.
Thank you, Miss Galthorpe, Miss Holder, and Mrs. Kilkelly. It is fantastic to see a consistent level of excellence across all learning areas. Now to our next musical item, Voodoo Child by Jimi Hendrix, performed by Liam Connolly, Nathan Duke, Charlie Mayer, Luke Wright, Jai Duncan, and Jaden Mark. Enjoy. Thank you, boys, for that entertaining performance. Ladies and gentlemen, we now move to Stage 6 awards. Let us first recognize our high-achieving Year 11 students. Having just completed Year 11 myself, I can assure you of the challenges we have faced as we try to adjust to the high demands of senior study. As well as academic demands, many of our students also shine in areas of citizenship, commitment, and mastery of practical skills through vocational training. To acknowledge the students who have met these challenges head-on, we will now invite Mr. Tom Melrose, Year 11 Advisor, to announce the awards.
Good morning, parents, teachers, guests, students. It's my pleasure to announce the preliminary awards today. I'm extremely proud of everyone in this cohort after a challenging year we had. While we had some difficulty engaging in the coursework throughout the year, during lockdown, these boys really gave it their all. And despite having some difficulty engaging in these courses during online learning, transitioned into the HSC course hitting the ground running, so it's really good to see. I had no doubt that they will build on the resilience and maturity they've gained during this time. Going into their final year, I look forward to witnessing it. I would like to invite Mr. Michael Horrow, Deputy in Charge of Year 11, to present the awards, and P&C, Dawn Kilkelly, please. All right, first up, did we need that pen? Leo Alexander, first in English Standard, first in Investigating Science, highly commended in Economics, highly commended in Mathematics Standard, and highly commended in Physics. Mervin Arundel, highly commended in ELD. Joel Atkins, School Service Hall Crew Award. Jackson Atwood, highly commended in Visual Arts, School Service Award, School Service Hall Crew Management Award. Well done, mate. David Barnes, first in Chemistry, first in English Advanced. Well done, mate. Timothy Beatty, School Service Hall Crew Award. Zachary Bovis, Work Placement Recognition Award, Hospitality VET. Well done, mate. Marcus Cheon Long, highly commended in English Standard. Yeo Ching Chiang, first in Chinese and Literature, first in ELD. Good work, mate. Matthew Conlon, highly commended in PDHPE. Lachlan Culverhouse, first in English Studies, first in Work Studies. Harry Dempsey, first in Business Studies, first in Geography. Well done. Lachlan Donnelly, first in Economics, highly commended in Business Studies. Well done, Donnelly. Axel Ficker, School Service Award Crew Award. Jay Foster, highly commended in Industrial Technology Timber. Toby Gibbs, James Gersmeyer, first in Mathematics Extension 1, highly commended in Mathematics. Well done, mate. Now Toby Gibbs, first in Hospitality VET. Well done, Dave. Anthony Gleeson, highly commended in Modern History. Jaden Grandinetti, first in Food Technology, highly commended in Hospitality VET. Daniel Greer, highly commended in Food Technology. Nice shots. Kieran Heap, P&C Encouragement Award. Might get Dawn Kilkenny. Yep, fantastic. Well done, Kieran. Benjamin Kelly, First Industrial Technology Timber. Stephen Mason, Award Technology, Year 11. Yep. Luke Lawrence, highly commended in English Studies. And I might get Luke Lawrence to collect his brother's award for Travis Lawrence, highly commended in Sports, Lifestyle and Recreation. Yep. Rory McFarlane, first in PDHPE, first in Modern History, and highly commended in Biology. Jacob McNaught, Band Achievement Award. Jacob, yep. Tyson McQuaid, School Service Hall Crew Award. Did I? Didn't miss you out then, Ben Hayes. Benjamin Hayes, highly commended in Investigating Science. Jason Nan, first in Mathematics, highly commended in Nature and History, highly commended in Chemistry. Colin Newland, first in Design and Technology, highly commended Music 1, School Service Hall Crew Award. Ethan Oliver, first in Sports, Lifestyle and Recreation. I was wondering who got SLR. Daniel Parker, first in Ancient History. William Parry, first in English Extension 1, highly commended in English Advanced, highly commended in Geography. Well done, Parry. Don't worry about me. Lewis Pendrick, first in Construction VET, first in Engineering Studies, first in Mathematics Standard, Work Placement Recognition Award, Construction VET. That's a long list, mate. Nice. Nicholas Reid, highly commended in Construction VET. Jordan Sydenham, first in Music 1, first in Physics, highly commended in Design Technology, highly commended in Engineering Studies. Lachlan Taylor, first in Music 2, first in Visual Arts. Maximus Wallace, first in Biology. Please congratulate all these Year 11 students on their achievements.
Thank you, Mr. Melrose, Mr. Horrow, and Mrs. Kilkelly. It is so wonderful to see all the deserving winners in Year 11 and acknowledge their excellence in learning and commitment. Now to Year 12, who have overcome obstacles similar to and possibly greater than any Year 12s had to endure before. COVID has not only affected their learning, but also the exam conditions themselves. Completing the HSC under these difficult circumstances is no small effort. Year 12 students receive their academic awards at the graduation service, but we now recognise the excellence of a small few who have been nominated for Learning Area Awards for Year 12. They will be announced by the Year 12 advisor, Mr. Chris Broom.
Thank you, Zach, and good morning to everyone in here and everyone watching via our live stream. Firstly, congratulations to everyone who's received awards already today. I was lucky enough 2 weeks ago to present my Year 12s with some of their academic awards at our graduation ceremony, where they were rewarded for their achievements throughout Year 12. Today I'm here and very pleased to see some of our Year 12s back, to present them with some special awards today. And I'd like to ask Miss Holder to please join me to present these awards. Can we please hold our applause to the end? Iselle Alcantara has received the Food and Catering Services Award for Year 12, and not sure if Iselle is here today. Zachary Gordon has received the Seniors Award for Excellence in Music. Cameron Hay has received the Perfect Attendance Award, and I'm glad he is here today. Well done, Cameron. Finn Hopkins has received the Andrew Bridge Award for Industrial Technology, and I believe Finn is away. Luke Ivers has received the Steffel Prize for Science, as well as the Senior Mathematician of the Year. Well done, Luke. Dylan Jeffries has received the SNS Wholesalers Prize, and I believe Dylan's away today. Joshua Jones Blair has received the Exceptional HSIE Student of the Year Award. And John Stokes has received the Senior Historian of the Year, as well as the Senior Award for Excellence in Drama. I know that there's other Year 12 students that are here today that will be receiving awards later in the ceremony, but can we please give everyone who just received an award a big round of applause? Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Broom and Miss Holder. All schools value sporting achievement. In a boys' school, sport is of paramount importance, satisfying the needs for competition, physical activity, and the building of self-esteem and teamwork. Many students can achieve on the sporting field what they may not be able to achieve academically. In 2021, after several months without sport at all, we were very excited when we could play sport again, as it plays a huge part in the culture of our school. Everyone gets a run, and for a relatively small school, we always exceed expectations in achieving success at regional, zone, and state levels. Here to announce the sporting awards is Mr. Drew Jones.
All right, good morning all. Well, sport has always been an integral part of Asquith Boys High School, and we're very proud of our great history and success. Here at Asquith, we provide extensive opportunities for boys to get involved in sport, catering for every individual, from boys who just want to give things a go and like the social aspect of sport, to boys who thrive on competition and go on to higher levels of representation. But it's not only on the field where sport is important. It teaches our boys about morals and ethics, leadership, good sportsmanship and teamwork. And most importantly, it's a chance for our boys to have a lot of fun and build lifelong friendships. So right now, we're here to recognise and reward the outstanding sporting achievements of our boys throughout 2021. And what a year it has been. We've learnt many lessons about ourselves under very trying circumstances, and I know for many of our boys, it has only reinforced the importance of regular sport. I'd now like to invite Mr. Horrow to present our Sport Awards for 2021. If we could please hold our applause till the end. The AJ Hughes Cricketer of the Year goes to Ryan Brooks. Unfortunately, Ryan isn't with us today. Our Badminton Player of the Year, Tran Lee. Our Baseball Player of the Year, Dylan Searle. Our Basketballer of the Year, Justin Alesna. Our Futsal Player of the Year, Zach Bovis. Hockey Player of the Year, Luke Morrison. The Nathan Sonta Memorial Award for our Lawn Bowls Player of the Year is Corey Petherbridge. Our Junior Footballer of the Year, Lincoln Vaughan. Our Footballer of the Year, Ethan Oliver. Table Tennis Player of the Year, Joden Ruiz. The Ralph Rocket Anderson Memorial Tennis Award for our Tennis Player of the Year, Leo Alexander.
Great job, mate. Well done.
Our OzTag Player of the Year went to Cody Mirabal Kumar. Unfortunately, he's not with us today. Our Volleyball Player of the Year, Declan Wagshaw. Our Water Polo Player of the Year, Jack O'Brien. I don't think Jack is with us today. Our Junior Rugby Player of the Year, Harper Anasio. we get to our Rugby Player of the Year, Malachi Anasio. And I'm actually going to get Malachi to stay on the stage as we now get to our most prestigious award in terms of sport, which is our Hornsby 24/7 Gym Sportsman of the Year. And it is my great pleasure to announce that Malachi is receiving this award. Malachi has long been a prestigious rugby union talent, and despite all the interruptions due to COVID, he's capped off a fantastic year with selection in the under-16s New South Wales CHS rugby union side, which played at the All Schools Rugby Carnival. And as well as this, Malachi was also selected in the 2021 Sydney under-16s representative team. So huge congratulations to Malachi. I think he can get his own round of applause there. And that does conclude all the sporting awards for 2021. So please join me in congratulating all the recipients in 2021. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jones and Mr. Hero. The next group of awards recognises staff. I will call on our outgoing school captain, Cameron Hay, to announce these awards, which will be presented by Mr. Grant.
First of all, good morning, everyone. If you are, watching through live stream, or if you're here, just want to say thank you to Miss Holder for letting me have this opportunity to present the School Staff Awards. On this very special occasion at our 61st Presentation Day Assembly, I'd like to call Miss Sims, Mrs. Bird, and Mr. Timmins to the stage. Miss Sims, Mr. Bird, and Mr. Timmins have been contributors to the education of all students at Ascot Boys High School for many years, each of them bringing hugely important contributions to what we do here in preparing young men for the adult world. Their efforts are vital in contributing to our school community and to boys' education. Miss Sims is one of our wonderful school administration office ladies who has been at Ascot Boys High School for over 15 years. Her organisational role includes managing the registration of Year 7 students and all new enrolments, student leavers, student report, student transport and concession cards, as well as other processing of vital student paperwork. She supports our administration manager with financial matters, works in the front office as well as the print room, and ensures that overall everything runs smoothly. She ensures that deadlines are met and everyone in the school community completes all the required documentation and receives important communications. Mrs. Bird has excelled in her fields of food technology and hospitality, constantly achieving outstanding results for our students in Year 7 right through to the HSC. She achieved over 8.7% above state average for her HSC classes in both 2019 and 2020. If you have come to any of our school events, it is highly likely that you have benefited from her culinary skills, which she instills in the students as they have catered for many open nights, art exhibitions, and several breakfasts. She is our vet coordinator and was the year advisor who led Year 12 2020 through their COVID-affected HSC year. She was also a finalist in the Regional Vet Teacher of the Year Awards in 2021. Mr. Timmins has excelled in his fields of modern history and commerce, consistently achieving outstanding results from Year 7 to the HSC. He achieved the best ABHS class HSC results in 2020 with an incredible 10.37% above state average. Kim is our Aboriginal Liaison Officer, as well as the 2022 Year 7 Year Advisor. He took on the role of relieving Year 8 Year Advisor when we returned from lockdown this term, as well as planning the transition to high school for the Year 6 students. Congratulations. Congratulations, sir. Very well deserved. I would now like to call Mrs. Muffleet and Mrs. Hogg, our two wonderful cleaners who have worked tirelessly to protect our school community over the past 2 waves of COVID-19, to the stage. They have led a team of cleaners most often during the bulk of the work to ensure that our school has remained operational for students and staff during lockdown, and to get Asquith Boys looking amazing for the students when they return to school on October the 25th. We are very lucky to have these two wonderful and caring cleaners who have worked with ABHS for a very long time to look after us and maintain the best possible standards, and we want to acknowledge their vital work today. Please join with me to congratulate and acknowledge the 5 wonderful ABHS staff who are being celebrated today for their work and contribution to the lives of our entire school community.
Thank you, Cameron and Mr. Grant, and congratulations again to those teachers. I would now like to invite you to enjoy the ABHS Senior Stage Band's pre-recorded performance of Miss Holder's favourite, Back Row Politics by Gordon Goodwin, arranged by Peter Blair and directed by Mr. Joe Manton. Thank you, Mr. Manton and Senior Stage Band, for that wonderful performance. This section of our ceremony is all about recognising excellence in student leadership. At Asquith Boys, there are rich opportunities for students to be involved in leadership, which is invaluable for later life. The following awards recognises important qualities in our students. Many of these awards are supported by local community organisations and groups. I will now hand you back to Mr. Phillip to announce these awards.
Thank you, Rory. It gives us great pleasure to recognise the wonderful leadership qualities demonstrated by students of Asquith Boys. These young men are the prospective community leaders of the future. I will now invite Ms. Holder to present the Leadership and Citizenship Awards. The School Service Award recognises a student for his service to the school and community. The 2021 School Service Award goes to a student who has represented and coordinated school events on a regular basis throughout his 6 years at Asquith Boys High School. Please congratulate James Norman. The recipient of the 2021 School Spirit Award has shown exceptional commitment to encouraging participation across school and community throughout his time at school. This student has demonstrated his excellent commitment through his efforts as a student and prefect and supported the school community through the hardest year on record. Please congratulate the School Spirit Award recipient for 2021, Finn Taylor. The Hornsby Shire Council Senior SRC Award recognises the student who leads and organises the SRC in its actions. The recipient for 2021 has shown fantastic energy and dedication in driving the SRC and Miss Young, as well as in looking after, as well as in looking after Games Club. Unusually, this person is actually two people, but today, unusually, there's only one of them here. Please join Mr. Grant and I in congratulating both Luke and Travis Lawrence. The Mervin Brown Vice Captain Award was initiated by Mr. Grant in 2019 to recognise the effort, commitment and dedication required to support the student leadership team and uphold the values and integrity of the school within the student body in the demanding role of Vice Captain. The outgoing Vice Captain has been an outstanding member of the student executive team, supporting the school captain, Cameron Hay, and senior prefect, Dominic Tono-Giare, as well as being a leader of the student body. Please join me in congratulating and thanking Harrison Hegarty for his service to the school over the last 12 months. The Hornsby District Rotary School Captain Award recognises the commitment and dedication to every aspect of representing and leading the student body of the school. The recipient of this award is, of course, our outgoing school captain, Cameron Hay, who has been an outstanding leader to the student body and representative of the school. He has set the bar very high in terms of his exceptional qualities as a leader. Cameron has led his year group and the entire school with dignity and commitment through the trials of 2021. His efforts ensured the departure of Year 12 was a positive celebration, and we are proud to have witnessed Cameron's growth as a leader over the past 12 months. Please join me in thanking Cameron Hay for his service to the school. The Asquith Boys High School Public Speaking Award recognises a student for his ability to address large groups in an engaging and dignified manner. This student was unanimously nominated for his public speaking, for his bravery, dignity, and composure in addressing students and staff at our live-streamed Year 12 graduation in 2020. He spoke with confidence and ease and with a wonderful maturity. Please congratulate the Public Speaking Award recipient for 2021, Daniel McPherson, who I believe is not with us today. Now we have 4 very prestigious awards provided by the Australian Defence Forces. The ADF Long Tan and Future Innovators Awards. Please join me in watching a short video from the ADF introducing these special awards.
Science, technology, engineering or maths. STEM is really important. I think it underpins almost everything that we do here. Ships are a really complex environment where they're a system of systems. STEM workforce is critical in enabling the ships to respond at short notice, as was the case in Malakuta, where Malakuta itself had become isolated. With all the bushfires in the region, the only avenue in and out of Malakuta was by sea. We evacuated almost 1,500 people and a couple of hundred dogs to go down there, make a difference. It made every 29 and a half years of my service worth it, and my entire ship's company felt the same.
There's so many opportunities in the Air Force for people who study STEM to apply those skills. Recently I've been involved in the humanitarian aid and disaster relief assistance with Tropical Cyclone Harold in Vanuatu. In the Air Force, it's a real team effort to get aircraft flying. We have amazing engineers and technicians that help us fix the aircraft, maintain the aircraft, and get all the complex pieces of technology working together so that we can go out and execute our missions. Particularly in the case of Tropical Cyclone Harold, we were able to respond very quickly with our capability and provide the assistance requested.
STEM isn't just about the subjects that you're studying, it's about the ability to analyse, innovate and adapt. The Townsville Flood Assist required time-critical rescue of personnel in need. Being out on the ground and seeing the positive response the civilian community had towards us assisting was a really proud moment for me, and as a new troop commander, I took a lot out of the experience that I got from it.
A very interesting video. The first of these is to a Year 10. The first of the awards is to a Year 10 student who has recently won a prize for his innovative science project, which researched a water bug in local waterways at the science fair at our sister school, Asquith Girls. He is a motivated, hard-working, academic and articulate student who has dedicated himself to excellence across the 4 years of his schooling at Asquith Boys. He is a student who works hard and strives to do his personal best at all times. He is a high-achieving student who is absolutely passionate about computers and science. We can see him heading towards a career in his areas of passion in science and information technology. It's my pleasure to announce Eli Gutman as the recipient of the Year 10 ADF Future Innovators Award for 2021. The next Future Innovators Award winner is a Year 12 student who has engaged himself in all aspects of his studies with dedication and excellence and demonstrated a great resilience and self-motivation to maintain his standards despite 2 years as a senior with very disrupted learning. He is highly motivated, dedicated and diligent about achieving at the highest possible level across all areas of his HSC studies, particularly in physics, chemistry, mathematics and engineering. He has achieved the top marks in the school and maintained these standards across his 6 years of high school. It is my pleasure to announce Luke Ivers as the recipient of the Year 12 ADF Future Innovators Award for 2021. This next young man is a student who demonstrated commitment and generosity to our school. He has demonstrated leadership of the hall crew, involvement in scouts, and supporting all school community events. He is a team player who cooperates and communicates with the hall crew to stage and support school events. He demonstrates excellence in appearance and respectful behaviour and has shown himself to be a resourceful problem solver with both the physical logistics of school events as well as audiovisual workings around the school over the past 2 years and live streaming of school assemblies. He has proven himself to be an excellent leader who has worked with fellow students to support school events during his 4 years at Asquith Boys. I wonder if this young man may have a future in audio-visual support and problem solving. He is a highly resourceful young man who collaborates well with others. We congratulate and recognise him for his excellence in teamwork, service and problem solving. The winner of the Year 10 ADF Longtan Award for Excellence in Leadership and Teamwork for 2021 is Thomas Eisner. This final young man is a student who demonstrated exemplary leadership through his everyday actions. He is a hard-working team player who values all members of the school community and makes everyone feel that their contributions have meaning and value. He is an excellent communicator with highly developed interpersonal skills and led his leadership team, as well as the school, with dignity and integrity. He is approachable and warm, is a wonderful mentor, and shows a generous and a motivational manner. We congratulate and recognise Cameron Hay for his excellence in leadership and present him with the Year 12 ADF Longtan Award for Excellence in Leadership and Teamwork. Congratulations. The Sergeant Alan Pearce Prefectship Memorial Trophy Award recognises the student who has been the most outstandingly reliable prefect and provides a role model to students of Asquith Boys High School. Please congratulate Dominic Tono-Giare, who was nominated by Mr. French for his excellence as a student leader. I don't think Dominic's with us today. No? Okay. The Hornsby Lions Ted Tricker Leadership and School Service Award recognises a student who shows exceptional leadership qualities in leading and working to support his school and local community. The Hornsby Lions Ted Tricker Leadership and School Service Award goes to a student who has shown fantastic energy and commitment in his leadership. Please congratulate Rory McFarlane. The 2021 Principals Citizenship Award recognises a student who has demonstrated outstanding generosity of spirit, empathy and kindness in the support of others. Please congratulate Cooper Goodchild. The Barara Lions Citizenship and Community Service Award recognises a student who shows exceptional commitment and reliability in the service of his school community and the wider local community. We present the Barara Lions Citizenship and Community Service Award to a student who has shown the most laudable level of commitment, service, integrity and dedication. Please congratulate Jordan Suminen. The 2021 Hornsby RSL Award for Selfless Service recognises the commitment and dedication of a student who works for the good of others rather than for himself. It is a foundational military virtue of working to serve your country and was targeted as a worthy value to recognise in our students. This student has shown throughout his 5 years at Asquith Boys High School his commitment to care for school events. He leads the hall crew to ensure school events are organised and supported, particularly in terms of audio-visual support. His commitment and effort around technology support has seen an enormous upgrade in the hall equipment and our ability to deliver professional live-streamed events. He is an excellent role model to younger hall crew members. Please congratulate Jackson Atwood. The member for Barara Prize for Outstanding Citizenship Award recognises a junior student who is an exceptional citizen of the school and local community. The recipient for 2021 has shown himself to be an exceptionally committed citizen of ABHS and the local community, demonstrating a real generosity of spirit. Please congratulate Nathan Crump. The member for Hornsby, Matt Keen's Citizenship Award, is a prize for extraordinary citizenship in a senior student and recognises someone who is an outstanding citizen of his school community and wider local community. Matt Keen has recorded the message for us and will also announce the recipient of this award.
Let me begin by congratulating and thanking everyone. 2021 was a year like no other, yet you all persisted and prospered. The commitment shown by the principal, the teachers and the support staff to your students has my enduring appreciation. Your dedication through the disruption and complexities thrown at us by COVID-19 is a testament to your passion and talents as educators. And I guarantee one thing to the students who miss the comfort and joy of being in class and alongside friends for much of the year. As you head off into the wider world, you now have the opportunity of a lifetime to chase your dreams and to shape the world before us. You can do so knowing that no generation of my lifetime has had to endure such a challenge. That should give you supreme confidence in your resilience, your ability to adapt, and your capacity to thrive. I admire you immensely for what you've achieved and have faith in the impact that you'll make in the years ahead. I'll be cheering you on the entire way. And the winner of this year's Matt Keen Award is an incredible student who's achieved academically and as a leader throughout the school. Congratulations to William Parry.
Well-deserved awards. Thank you, Ms. Holder, and congratulations to all of our young leaders. This part of the ceremony is where we recognise the highest level of achievement that has been attained by students in Year 11 and 12. I'll ask Mr. Grant to present this final group of awards. Firstly, the Les Miller Trophy for Perseverance recognises a student who has demonstrated exceptional commitment, tenacity and perseverance. The award goes to a student who has shown himself to be a most determined and exceptional young man throughout his school career at Asquith Boys. In his HSC year, he has also persevered despite the many extra obstacles that were added to his path. Please congratulate Benjamin Russell. Secondly, the Year 11 Academic High Achiever Award is nominated by the Year Advisor for the student with the highest academic achievement across all of their subjects in Year 11. The recipient of the award has shown himself to be a fine and dedicated student and has worked with drive and maturity to excel. He's also got a good step count from this award ceremony. Please congratulate Jordan Sumanen. I think he gets a Golden Wheelbarrow Award to carry his awards home with as well. Good job, Jordan. The Ampol All-Rounder Award is nominated by staff and executive members as the student of most outstanding excellence across all aspects of school life in Year 12. The award in 2021 goes to a wonderful leader, student and sportsman who has worked hard to achieve his best and present an excellent example for others to follow. Please congratulate Ryan Brooks. I think Ryan's challenging Jordan for the most awards, but is not with us today. The Reuben F. Scarf Award, which is nominated by all staff and executive members for the Year 12 student who has demonstrated the most outstanding commitment across his senior years, particularly in Year 12. The 2021 award goes to a quiet and hard-working student who worked with commitment, maturity and self-drive towards his goal to achieve success in Year 12. He excelled across all of his subjects and is well deserving of this award. Congratulations to Anthony He. Finally is the 2021 Asquith Boys High School All-Round Academic Achievement Award, which recognises a fine student who has achieved at the very highest level. This year, the award, voted unanimously by staff and the executive, went to a student who is a quiet achiever with huge ambition. He has set a very high standard for others to follow, and we are proud that this young man has been a part of our school community at Asquith Boys. Congratulations again to Luke Ivers. Thank you, Mr. Grant, for presenting those awards. Please join me in congratulating all of today's award winners. And before I hand you back to Zach, just a reminder that the online art exhibition voting closes today. But look, congratulations to everyone. It's amazing to see all of the excellent achievement, and it's fantastic to be able to recognise it, even if not in person, on the live stream. So congratulations to all the award winners, and I'll hand you back to Zach.
Thank you, Mr. Phillip. On behalf of our school community, I would like to offer an enormous thanks to many people. First and foremost to our principal, Mr. Grant, who has made many visible improvements around the school grounds over this last year, including the renovation of student toilet blocks during lockdown this year, the addition of a third kitchen for 2022, air conditioning for every possible learning space, a multi-purpose court, a special provisions classroom, and the School to Work program, with students building new benches around the quad and office areas. These are things which should be communicated outside our school gates. Secondly, we would like to thank all our generous community supporters for their prizes. School Captain Roy McFarlane, Vice Captain William Parry, and I would like to recognise the continuous support you have given to students of Asquith Boys. Thank you.
That concludes the official part of today's proceedings. On behalf of all staff and students, I would like to thank you for attending and recognising the superb achievements of the students at our wonderful school. We look forward to seeing you face to face again in 2022. Goodbye, enjoy a safe and restful holiday, and have a happy new year. I now ask all present to stand until the official party has left the hall. Thank you.
Team who made everything possible today, Mrs. Robson, Brad Flood and Jackson Atwood for the live streaming, and that concludes today's assembly. Thank you very much for joining us from home. Bye-bye.